Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller, and yeah, we are back. It is June 37th, so I think it's time we make a little more progress in our June DAS Masters. And what we've got for you right now is the last of our top 8 matches It's going to be in the red bracket. Blue Scuti, former DAS Masters winner, will be taking on Chroma, the winner. Well, don't worry about who the winner has to take on. Don't worry about it. Just don't do it. It's not going to happen today, so no need to be afraid. But there is someone looming large in this bracket. Right now, though, it is going to be Blue Scuti versus Chroma. By the way, a little later in the day, basically 3 hours starting from now, we're going to wrap up Stupid Tetris Monthly Secret Grade World Championship 2026. We're going to do the semifinal between Trap Zone and Tizago. And the winner will take on Scotto Bozo, who is sitting and waiting in the finalist. Scotto Bozo, of course, the winner of Stupid Tetris Monthly Annual Championship back in 2021, a master of many modes, and he's sitting there waiting in the finals. That's going to start 3 hours from now, but first we will do this one single solitary match between Blue Scuti and Chroma. Quick reminder of the rules. Yes, there are rules, believe it or not. We would like you to follow them. And I'm not going to remind you the whole thing, but I do want to remind players that this is a best of 5 match. The first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. We will be starting on level 18. We will be using St. P sets. They will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. And players, make sure your hertz and input displays are turned on. You should not stop playing at any time in the middle of a game until, the game forces you to top out. Do not pause unless I tell you to, and I'm not going to tell you to. If you do experience tech issues like with OBS or internet or camera or capture or CRT or whatever, just keep playing. Do not stop and go, I know it's not going to count, so I can stop, right? No, just keep playing. I will sort it out. Remember, players, this is a DAS tournament, so remember to heed the spirit of DAS. Do not start tapping late in a game because you are frustrated or sad or because it's the only way you can survive. Just keep playing. It's DAS. Slow tapping is like okay, in recovery. But it is a thing that, you know what DAS is, all right? You know what DAS is. Play DAS. That's the spirit of DAS. Just play DAS. You can add a quick tap at the end of a DAS movement. That is fine. That's the DAS play style. But just keep playing. The winner gets absolutely something, and that's a share in a prize pool. It stands right now at $750. We're looking to get to $1,000. If we get there, then we can pay our top 8. If we get there, then everybody in this top 8 will get a prize of some amount. So please consider contributing to the prize pool. We've only got $250 to go. It'd be a shame to get 3/4 of the way there and not get there. And yeah, having a good prize pool, brings players back. It compensates them for the time that they spend scheduling and playing and getting better and showing up to all these things. And, it's something we can hold over their heads. Like, well, you better play because, there's a prize pool. It's great. So we need a prize pool. If you want to contribute to the prize pool, use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That'll bring up some links. One of those links goes to DAS Masters. It says DAS June. Click on that. That will take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. To log in, look at the top right-hand corner. It says log in. Click on it. A window will open up, and you can choose different ways of logging in. You don't have to create an account. You already have one. Basically, if you have a Twitch, YouTube, Discord account, it's easy. Just log in and do it. Now, over on the right side, you'll find a button that says contribute. Click on that. And from there, you can contribute any amount. 1 cent, like Burbia. Burbia paid like $1 to contribute a cent to the prize pool. That's how committed he is to getting money into that prize pool, that he wants that penny in there so bad he'll pay like $1 worth of fees. So thank you, Burbia. Really appreciate that. If any amount is fine. 1 penny, $1, $5, $25, $249.99. All of those amounts are welcome. So please do consider contributing to the prize pool. We also have a channel that we would like to keep going so we can keep bringing you these events. We see, it's 3 o'clock on a Tuesday What regular person is able to stream you Tetris at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday? Yeah, not normal people. It's people who are supported by you. Your support of the channel gives me the flexibility to take these Tetris streams at all hours of the day. So please consider contributing to this channel. One great way to do that is over at patreon.com/monthlytetris, where you can make an ongoing pledge support. Keep this channel going, just like the people on this slide have done. People like Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, Kane, Atake, Madelsberger, and Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Junior, Troy, Dan, Kim, M, Kaka, Java T, Jason, Sunny, Mila, and everybody else. Thank you so much. If you want to find other ways to support us, use the support command. And that'll come up some other ways, recurring ways, one-time ways, whatever. If you're watching on YouTube, you could do a super chat. I love those. Sticker, channel membership. You can gift a channel membership. Over on Twitch, you can chip in some bits. You can do weird things with bits on the screen or in chat. You can, you can become you can join the channel. You can subscribe to it. That's what it's called, subscribing to the channel. You can gift a subscription. If you're an Amazon Prime member, you get an Amazon Prime Twitch Prime Gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis, but it is use it or lose it. You cannot save or stack these, and you gotta do it every month. You can't just go, oh, well, I'm subbed to monthly Tetris in perpetuity, right? No, you actually have to go and initiate it every single month and say, yes, here's the channel that I want to sub to. So please consider doing that for this channel. You don't lose it. Whatever you do, don't lose it. Use it somewhere, but, use it on us a lot. All right? Good? Yes. All right. I remember part of the rules being you must show your hertz and input display. But, Blue Scooty's got that top player privilege where he doesn't have to do that. No, he does have to do that. Scooty, make sure you turn on your hertz and input display. Stream summary. Now, why is it showing me the stream summary? I still don't understand. It's showing me a stream summary, but is it showing you the stream summary? Why is it showing me the stream summary? And then it says, did this summary add new information that you didn't already have? Yeah, no, I had it. That's literally what I said. So why would I... Why would I need that? Why are you showing it to me? I'm the streamer. Doesn't make sense. Prime sub from I've Seen Bees. Thank you, I've Seen Bees. Appreciate that. 7 months. Tayo with the... Mina, what are you saying? Why are you being so mean? I don't understand. What? What did I do? What? Where did that come from? It's the AI summary? What? What is happening? What? That's the AI summary? What is happening? I think you're attempting to make a humorous remark, but it is lost on me, but I will give you the benefit of the doubt because you're a nice person. Wow. I'm very confused, but I'm sure you meant this as a humorous remark that I don't fully understand, so. What on earth? Blue Scooty, turn on your hertz and input display or you're disqualified. That's it. Someone call Blue Scooty and tell him to put it on. Otherwise, we can't start. Did you just troll me while doing Vandy challenge and half listening? What? I gotta admit, I'm very confused. But that's all right. I'm really confused. You complained about this AI summary and I thought it automatically posted. No, I posted it just to show you what it said. Just to show you what it said. Monthly Tetris didn't automatically do it. I posted it so you could see what I was talking about. I was like, why are you so mean? What did I do? I'm just here trying to run a tournament. Heavens to Megatroid. All right, Ayo Pidgeotto, thanks for the tier, the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Oh, no, you can insult me. It's fine. It's the part of the job. Part of my job is to get insulted. I'm sure you're just, I knew you didn't mean it. All right, Blue Scuti, we need your Hertz input display. Not in the chat. Oh, he's doing his warm-up. He's doing his warm-up. All right, after your warm-up, you better do it. Do your warm-up. That's fine. This was your first ever DAS Masters match? Holy moly. What? Oh, look, Blue Scuti is a partner, a Twitch partner. All right, it's time to start. It's Blue Scuti versus Chroma. The winner will move on to the semifinals. Let us get them started. A best of 5 in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I don't think that AI stream summary is that. I mean, I think it's kind of useful if you're just getting there. I don't know, it could be useful. Maybe if you're just showing up and it kind of catches you up, maybe. But I don't need to see it. I don't know why it's showing me. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But anyway, I mean, if it keeps people from going, hey, what's happening? What? How many? Or, you know, the same questions over and over like that would be good. That's what they need. Is, you know, just the same people asking the same questions that have already been asked, and then AI comes up and says, oh, by the way, somebody already asked it like 2 minutes ago. That would be good. On the left side of your screen, seat number 3 from the United States of America with a PB of 1.31 million. Yes, a 1.3er. It is Blue Scuti, and coming into June, Scuti was ranked the number 6th DAS player in the world. I haven't looked at the most up-to-date rankings, which should be up-to-date as of July, but I haven't looked. Blue Scuti is a winner of a DAS Masters event, won it this year. And you think it would tell me, yeah, that was in January of 2026. So we've only had 4 winners overall of DAS Masters. Blue Scuti is one of them. You also know Blue Scuti as a 12-time CTM Masters winner across all of our Masters graded events. There's the Joseph spin or the Boiler spin or whatever from Blue Scuti. Scuti, of course, you know, too, recently played in the Classic Tetris World Championship in 2026, a top 4 finish there. He was the runner-up in our Mega Masters event. Just a few months ago, Alex T and Blue Scuti in the finals in a decider, a match for the ages. 182 for Blue Scuti, 215 for Chroma. On the right side, it is Chroma, seed number 6 from South Korea, also with a PB of 1.31 million with DAS. Chroma, apparently, according to Chroma, Chroma's first match in DAS Masters was against Blue Scuti. And this is confirmed. That was in January of 2025. This tournament is 2 years old. It seems like just yesterday I started this tournament. It's 2 years old. Crazy. Happy second birthday, DAS Masters. 277 for Blue Scuti, 354 for Chroma. Chroma now in the top 8. And I think he's gotten this far before at least one time. But I don't think he's been to the semifinals. So that is what Chroma is bidding to do right now. Chroma has also played in a bunch of our Stupid Tetris Monthly, played in Mega Dasters, played a bunch in Future Circuit, DAS Champions League, and all the other stuff. Also played in Mega Masters at least 1 or 2 years. Yeah, played in 24 and 26. 330 here for Blue Scuti. Needs to get something over that left side. Happened easily. Now Blue Scuti looking to bring this down. 433 for Chroma. Chroma with a 100,000 point lead. Oh, I think we had another 1 cent contribution into the prize pool. Am I tripping here? I think we had another 1 cent contribution. Guys, killing it. So we just need to do that another 25,000 times. And then we'll be golden. And then we'll reach our goal. So if just 25,000 of you contribute 1 penny. Is that how math works? Burbia says, come on, guys, let's get this prize pool up 1 cent at a time. Thank you, Burbia, for your 2 cents. 526 here for Chroma, 12 lines away from 19. Gets a Tetris. Scuti could potentially get 2 more Tetrises. He would need that to have a 500K transition into 19. Junior with the 1047 into the prize pool. That gets us up to 760.49. Thank you, Junior, for the 1047. Scuti's in at 503, so he did get those 2 Tetrises. So he's in with a 500 or higher. Chroma got in just under a 600K transition, so good transition score here for Chroma. Chroma on keyboard, Blue Scuti on the controller. Junior, I always think of 27 as being a very random number, which is the Weird Al number, right? So if you go into, I'm not a huge fan of Weird Al. Like when I was a kid, I liked Weird Al, but as an adult, I don't. But there's 27 is the Weird Al number. So like if you go into his back catalog and you listen, there's a lot of references to the number 27. $690,000 for Blue Scuti, $740 for Chroma. Adam Verba says 27 is my lucky number. You're taking the family to Weird Al week after next. Yeah, I saw him. I didn't pay to see him. Like, I was at, where was I? 753 here for Blue Scuti, 800 for Chroma. About a 50,000 point lead for Chroma. Blue Scuti setting up on the left side. And we'll get to Tetris. That's going to force him into a column 8 well. So let's see if he can get the bar. No, going to have to plug up that well just as the bar comes. But another bar comes to the rescue. Blue Scuti good here, 816, level 25. Yeah, I remember where I was. I was at the Pepper Mill, which is a casino in Reno. And Weird Al was playing there, and I was just walking around the casino because, you know, I'm doing my poker thing, and some guy comes up to me, oh, we have to leave. And we have these Weird Al tickets. Do you want to go with, I was walking with my lady at the time. It's like, do you guys want to go? And I'm like, all right, I'll go. I'm not doing anything. So we saw Weird Al for free, and he was really good. He had a lot of good energy. $941 for Chroma, $945 for Blue Scuti. So same line count, 4,000 points apart. It's going to be a nail biter here at the end in game number 1. Tetris for Blue Scuti, 983, 942 for Chroma. Long bar in, Tetris, Chroma, 984. Blue Scuti's got the max and more, A17. Chroma setting up long bar, column 9, trying to stay efficient. Another Tetris for Scuti, A52. 2 Tetrises available for Blue Scuti if he... oh, there you go. Chroma gets a long bar over, A23. So he can't get that long bar over to the left. So now, he is blocked off. He's not going to be able to do anything. That's going to be a top out for both of them. If Chroma maybe dead drops that piece in the middle, maybe he's got a chance to get a Tetris to chase Scuti down, but it didn't happen. So Scuti is gonna take game number 1. Yeah, Chroma tried to quick tap that J piece to the left, didn't get over if he was able to. Now, if he dead dropped it, the bar wasn't coming anyway. So there's really not much he was going to be able to do anyway. So maybe it was just determined from the inexorable history of the universe. But it will be Blue Scuti taking game number 1. New pieces for the players. 7D, 6-5, 6-4. Yeah, late droughts are tough because you can be like, all right, I'm playing well. I know exactly what I got to do. I'm being efficient. I'm being aggressive. And like, you just don't get the bars and there's nothing you can do. RSPC everything with the Prime sub. Thank you, RSPC everything. Said my cat was acting up recently and the best admonishment my brain could find was to tell him to stop being a Galoomba. Surprised myself. Yes, what a Galoomba. Now, isn't a Galoomba a Mario enemy? A Super Mario universe enemy? I think so. All right, both players on seat, both players ready. Game number 2, let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There's Goombas and Galoombas. Are there Mecha Galoombas? I don't know. No, I think there's a Galoomba. There's a Goomba, which is a little, like, brown, olivey, owly looking mushroom-shaped dude, right? That's a Goomba. And then there's a Galoomba, right? Yeah, Galoomba. Oh, apparently Galoomba is like an updated name of Goombas. Super Mario Wiki says Galoombas, formerly known as Goombas 1. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Trying to keep track of canon, especially when canon contradicts itself and you have to hold in mind, it asks you to hold in mind contradictions. different universes. All right, underway in game number 2. 100,000 here for Scuti. Odd looking stack, but he's taking care of it. A couple of squares will help him fill out that left side. Gomba means mushroom in Hungarian. Well, keep that in mind. I didn't know that. I know Goomba, but Galumba is because of Galumba stacking. Yes, true. Galumba stacking. It's very 2019. Do the games use any Italian words? I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, I always interpreted the Mario Brothers as being like Italian Americans, not from Italy. That's how I always interpreted it. I don't know why I think they're Americans. But like when they came out, you know, when they did the movies and the live action TV show, they kind of like, oh, they lived in Brooklyn or something. You know what I mean? So I interpret them as like second generation Italians living in America. That's how I interpret it. $276 for Blue Scuti, $326 for Chroma. Oh, the 5 below for Chroma. One bar down, Tetris for Chroma, $349, $278 for Blue Scuti. Can the Mario Brothers afford to live in Brooklyn now? I don't know. All right, and there's the thing with the, you know, the L and the J. That's probably named after someone, but I don't remember who. Gomba was almost perfect, just need to not stretch the O sound. Well, I'm not trying to fool anyone into thinking I'm Hungarian. So I will not be looking to improve my pronunciation of Gomba. $399 for Blue Scuti, $488 for Chroma. He's got a T-piece, but he's got to plug it up. Surprised he didn't use that T as sort of a bridge burn over on the left side. Maybe he didn't think of it. I feel like he saw it after it was too late. There's only so much you could do, you know, adjustment DAS-wise. $422 for Blue Scuti, $494 for Chroma. Vandy is Canadian? Wait, why am I Canadian? What did I do? I mean, there are worse things to be. All right, some adjusts for Chroma. That'll get him ready for a Tetris. 566. All right, if Chroma can go no burns, he might have 3 Tetrises. We'll see. Scuti at 539. 1 Tetris to go. There's 1 for Chroma. He's going to have to take the burn. That's all right. And Chroma looking for that 600K transition. 565 for Blue Scuti into 19. A skimming at Tetris for him, 593. Long bar in 617 for Chroma into 19. Had nearly a 600K in game one. Vandy, did you at last get your max out? I haven't played Tetris in a bajillion years. I'm trying never to play unless I'm streaming. And I can't stream because my capture is on the fritz. Five below here. Chroma again, 674. Did you manage to beat the Vandy challenge? Oh, I mean, I beat the Vandy challenge like 40 times or so. Now I just need to do it in a real game. All right, Scuti opens up that right side long bar. Tetris. Yeah, I got to get my stream. I determined that my streaming hardware works. I mean, my capture hardware works, but for some reason it wasn't being recognized by my computer I use for streaming, so I got to figure that out. I think it might be my docking station thing. All right, Chroma 806, Scuti right on his heels, back by less than a Tetris. Tetris is here worth 30,000. Oh, the middle of Scuti's board is tough. And wow, Scuti gonna survive. 855 is now ahead in score, but also ahead in lines. Chroma takes that lead back, but it's Chroma's board very vertical. He's trying to get this down, trying to flatten it out. Can't get the long bar or doesn't get it over. Gets one over for a Tetris. Has to use an extra tap. So Chroma back out into the lead, but with a dirty board. So is Scuti's board. Chroma now going to try to bring this down, try to start scoring again, but Scuti's not even really close to being able to score Tetrises yet unless he sets up, which he's doing. And he knows he can't waste a lot of time trying to burn down, so he's going dirty. So this is very smart from Scuti. He knows the situation. And okay, he's going to try to set up here. Chroma 965. He's got 11 lines to go. Scuti gets one. He's going to try to set up for another one. He's at 987. He's going to need to get it too because Chroma is out in front. It has a clean Tetris ready board. And Scuti keeps trying to get it, and he gets another one, A23. So Chroma needs to get this Tetris, and he does get it. So Scuti, with a huge attempt, got Tetrises at the end when he needed to. But Chroma able to hang on and get that one last Tetris. So double max outs, both into 28. So great execution by Blue Scuti, but Chroma with that bigger transition. I mean, Chroma, transition probably, I don't know, like almost 100,000 ahead of Scuti. So, man, Scuti a monster in the back half of that. All right, well, tied in the game apiece. 259A17. Those are the pieces. 259A17. Yeah, Blue Scuti was a madman there setting up those Tetrises. He's like, all right, I can't get one there. Going to set up in a different column, set up a different column. And ultimately got the Tetrises. Pretty much all he could do. Don't forget, in 2.5 hours, we will have the Stupid Tetris Monthly Secret grade finale. Okay, game number 3. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Can we both go back 3 back? Well, let's do it. Let's see. That'd be great. I'm in favor of this. All right, so double max outs in game 1, double max outs in game number 2. See if we can do it again. So I think the only time that these two have faced each other was that one Das Masters match in January of 2025. I think that's the only time. That was 3-1 Scuti in round 1. Don't forget, we do have a prize pool. We would love to have some of you contribute to it if you haven't so far. I know a lot of y'all have been very, very generous so far. And in this economy, you know, it's pretty hard to do that. But if you're able, want to see more Das Masters, all the contributed funds that go to the prize pool go 100% to the players. The channel doesn't skim anything off the top. There are a little bit of fees to contribute to the prize pool website Matcherino when you contribute them, but once they're in the prize pool, they are 100% for the players. Hello, Laurie, over there on YouTube. Long bar over Tetris Chroma 169. There's one Scuti 285. Laurie hanging out over on YouTube. All right, kind of high here for Chroma. Needed a little second effort on that bar to get that over. Queeneman, Marktris, House Sports. Techno Viking. Techno Viking says, does controller versus keyboard make much of a difference for DAS? Yeah, I think for DAS, it really comes down to the individual player. I mean, we haven't had anyone win this event as a DAS keyboard player. But I suppose it's possible, and Chroma's playing on keyboard and has had some success. You know, if you look at other games, you know, like speedrun games and things like that, where players can play on console or keyboard, seems like records are set on both. So I think you could have success in both. But the fact is, most competitors are playing on original hardware. $302 for Chroma, so he's still stacking after kind of some dirty business. $325 for him. $472 for Blue Scuti. Tetris for Chroma, 394, 519 for Scuti. So with this kind of low scoring level 18 on Chroma's side, might be hard to get that double max out again. Not impossible, but might be hard to get that again. We'll see. If like one player gets 1.1 and the other gets 900K, that should count. What do you think? All right, Chroma at 462, trying to get that one last Tetris into 19, and does. 486. All in all, a respectable transition given Chroma's 18. So see what he can do here in the second part of this game. 512, 617 for Blue Scuti, a 617. 2025 was the year of the 617. All right, Scuti gets that bar over, trying to expose that gap there, or that hole or whatever, and we'll do it. All right, some adjusts here for Scuti. Skimming a Tetris for Scuti, 680. Chroma is only back by 60,000. He is ahead by 6 lines, though. He's not that far behind, just raw score-wise. All right, Scuti chopping. Trying to get one more. Yeah, he's going to have to just do something here. Has a T-spin. He's trying to get. There's the T, there's the spin, there's the Tetris. Oh my god, the T-spin right into a Tetris. 718 for Scuti. 683 for Chroma. Oh, this is tough left side for Scuti. He needs to get something down that right side. He's kind of high-centered. That could be fatal. I think that's going to do it for Scuti. That is a top out for Scuti at 725. So Chroma, if he can survive this and just get basically one Tetris's worth of points, they're worth 30,000 here. And yeah, that Tetris is going to seal game number 3 for Chroma. So Scuti going to top out here on 23, despite that 617 into 19. Scuti says, I got more nervous being ahead than behind. I mean, I think that's like a common attitude there. So, all right, Blue Scuti cheering for Chroma. Chroma, you can mullen it out. Mullen it out. Get that back 3 back. If he gets a back 3 back off of this, I mean, this would be crazy. So at the beginning of 26, you have maybe about 275,000 points if you go perfect. And he got into 26 a little more than that. So this is still possible if he could be really efficient, which off basically a sub 500 would be really good. I think he was 486 into 19. We'll see if he can get there. This would be very impressive. Long bar in. Well, he's trying to go no burns, but he does have burns, and he didn't take the burn. There's one, but now he can't really get the other Tetris, so he could have taken burns, according to Hana, and seems like that was correct. But anyway, all right, Chroma, there was an attempt. You did well. I mean, you got a what, a 5? I don't know, 4. What is it? 450 post, something like that. Wasn't bad. You needed to get that 3. He had to go perfect, says Leo. All right. Well, Chroma, you are ahead 2 games to 1. Yeah, 2 burns at 215. Right. He took burns along the way, I think. 81B90C. 81B90C. Oh, what? It's the first one. It's the first one. It's the first one. I just hit the wrong button. It's the first one. All right. I was trying to seed check, and my seed check button is like right near my seed button. Probably bad. I might move that just to a completely different place. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 4. Chroma is ahead 2 games to 1. He is on match point. He is looking for his first ever top 4 semifinals appearance in Das Masters. Blue Scuti looking to tie it up. 3-2-1 Tortoise. We got a 3-2-1 Tortoise in the countdown. You Twitch people, you see we have a 3-2-1 Tortoise. Very rare. I think that's rarer than 3-2-1 Tetris. I mean, 3-2-1 Texas. I mean, obviously it's rarer than Tetris. I mean, it's rarer than 3-2-1 Texas. What does this mean? Yeah, I don't know. I probably whoever has access to the bot now, I guess it's Fractal. Don't bother Fractal. He could probably tell you if he was around. Would it be rarer than the one with the car's extended warranty? I hope that one's not in there anymore. I mean, I like it in there, but man, that countdown variation was fraught. Oh, Tayo, you have access to the bot? It's open source on GitHub. Oh, got it. Oh, What's the rarity on the other ones? 1 in 1,000? The warranty is still there? All right, good. 230 for Chroma. How can one access like all the data of like players and their PBs and names and data? Like, how could I access that if let's say I had some bot or some API or something. I don't know. How would I do that? That would be very useful in my prep, like if I knew how to code. Oh my god, I guess I'll just have to vibe code it. I don't vibe code. There's a database somewhere. I gotta figure that out. I'm going to vibe code. Like I see, it's such a weird concept to me. Are people still doing that, or is that over? Well, Tayo, as you can imagine, I have needs for accessing this stuff in bulk and batches rather than manually typing things in. Like, you can see how it would be very useful for me to be able to just automatically pull in data into what, something for my stream setup and all that. 410 for Blue Scuti, 466 for Chroma. Chen has been sleeping all day. Welcome, Chen. 456 for Blue Scuti, 513 for Chroma. Remember, Chroma is on match point, so Scuti has got to win this one if he wants a chance at Das Masters title number 2. Okay, Tetris for Scuti, 531, 543. Chroma, a little bit ahead in score, a little bit back in lines. Tetris, Scuti, 579. There's one. Chroma, 591. Scuti on 19 now. Chroma in with another 600K transition. I think we've had at least one 600K transition in each of the 4 games so far. A little delayed setup. Scuti trying to keep that right side open. Takes it down triple. Long bar over. Tetris Scuti 641. Scuti knows he's back in pace, so he's trying to get some of that aggression going early so that he's not forced into a situation where he's got to do it right at the very end and maybe finds himself in a drought. But you can see Scuti pushing a little bit. Tetris Scuti 705, 747 Chroma. Tetris Chroma. He's got a couple of burns here to do. Scuti 743, ahead by 10 lines, back by 40,000. Oh, the hang on the right side for Chroma is going to be fatal. 782 is the top out. Chase down target for Scuti. 783. 783 is the target. Long bar over. And yes, we are heading to a deciding game number 5. Because of course we are. Yeah, I think he must have lost Das. You shouldn't need a quick tap to get that over there with that slope there. So I think he must have lost Das. Oh, you lost Das on a quick tap? Yeah, so if you do the quick tap, then you either have to hold the quick tap, like you have to get a wall charge off the quick tap, but if you're doing that in the middle of the board, sometimes you don't always have a wall charge you can get. So you either have to dead drop again and try to pick up a wall charge, or at least try to preserve like that's like whatever you have by just timing it on the entry. But oh, there you go. Scuti with a 1.1. Yeah, if you're gonna do that quick tap, you got to try to get a wall charge right off of it. Yeah, if the height is too high, you can't get the charge without the... Yeah, that's true. Well, we are tied. Can someone explain the Hertz counter? That just is a way, if a player does do 2 taps in a row, then that tells us how fast they are. And generally speaking, if a player, you know, consistently is tapping over 10 hertz, then that's something we would be against the spirit of DAS. Occasionally it's going to happen middle of the board. We don't worry about it too much, but if you're getting like 3 taps over, 4 taps, 5 taps, then that we don't like. Yeah, slow tapping, occasional slow tapping is fine. Yeah, every DAS player does that. There's no DAS player that is never like not slow tapped sometimes. But generally speaking, if it's more than 2 taps, it should be slow taps. 2 taps in the middle of the board, we don't really care. If you're just going, you know, who cares? If it's 10 or 12, it's probably not going to change anything, but we just, you know, players know how to play DAS, so we expect them to play DAS. All right, well, this is it. It's decider time. 4B DO7, 4B DO7B, yes. This is it. The winner of this moves to the semifinals. Let's find out who it is going to be in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And yeah, this match living up to, I think, expectations here. 2 very closely matched players. No idea what is going to happen. And no idea who is going to be entering or who it's going to be now. I can check the script, but $114 for Scuti, 91,000 for Chroma. Two hours till STM, yes. Yes, the STM finale is today. It's going to be 2 matches. It'll be Trap Zone versus Tisago, and then the winner takes on Scuto Bazoo. Laurie says, let's go. We want decider time. Ha ha ha. All right. We got it. $217 for Chroma, $218 Scuti. Chroma gets a Tetris. Tetris for Scuti, 288, 308 Chroma. Yeah, I like that long bar in the middle of that like T-piece shaped hole. Like in the past, I would like, oh, that seems very wrong to put that T in the middle and make separate S and Z dependencies, but been seeing that a lot lately, so I've been doing it, and I've been enjoying it. All right, Scuti, try to uncover that right side. And Tetris for Scuti, 343, 358 for Chroma. But yeah, putting that long bar straight down in the middle of, you know, a formation like that, like a gap at the top. It seems like it's something you really didn't see in the past, and now you see it a lot more. There are trends. There are things that people pick up and start to, you know, spread. Definitely happens. Oh, Chroma up pretty high. Long bar down Chroma. That's a single. There's a dirty Tetris for Chroma, 433. Oh, Chroma. Oh, my goodness gracious. There's one, 456, 442 for Scuti. Chroma just living dirty. There is a nice piece there for Chroma. See if he can get a reasonably clean weld transfer. And he does the Corian thing for Chroma. Column 2 through 5. Yes, clean aggro is what you like. You love clean aggro. That's, you're saying the L&J thing? Well, we call that the Corian thing. STM is in about 2 hours. Stacking for the pieces you want finna works out, says blank. I mean, sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you just have to say, well, the best case scenario, I got to do something. I got to make my stack dependent. So I may as well make it dependent in the way that has the best possible results if everything works out. Sometimes you got to do that. It's a gamble. All right, 566 for Scuti, 602 for Chroma. So yeah, more, well, was that quite a 600K? It was just about another 600K. So all 5 matches have featured at least one 600K transition. And we are super close here. Scuti ahead, 5 lines, back by 8,000 points. Tetris for Scuti, 649. Scuti 10,000 points back and 2 lines ahead. That's a square piece will help him uncover, and now he's just waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh no, that bar, he could not get that bar over. So now he's got to take another shot. And this is going to be really tough for Scuti. Needs an L to the left, and oh, that's going to be a top out. And Scuti is going to top out 713. That means Chroma will be advancing to the semifinals, I believe, for the first time, right? Is this the first time? I believe it is the first time. If it's not the first time, then it's the second time, or it doesn't happen often. Blue Scuti, you played really, really well. Congratulations to you on your run, and thanks for making sure we can get this match done today. Chroma will advance to the semifinals. All right, we'll see if he can get another one. Sorry to all the Blue Scuti family members disappointed in the chat. See, now the stream viewer count is going to go way down because of, the 40 Scuti family members that are in the chat every time Scuti plays. So it's, it's much better financially if Scuti wins, but that's all right. We'll let Chroma play anyway. It's fine. All right. See you, Lori. Thank you, Lori. Chroma, your victory is killing this channel. You go home and think about what you did. All right, log right down. There it is. Max out for Chroma. Yeah, Scuti is examining. And let's see, get one more. Get two more. Why not? Get two. Go for both. Costs you nothing. There's one. Oh, he's doing it. He's going for it. This is what you got to do. You got to practice this right at the end. There's one. Oh, and he couldn't get it. He couldn't get it. Almost at the 1.1. And that is going to be a Chroma. Oh, I got to take that spray paint down. Why all that spray paint? Yeah, there's a ton of spray paint right there, like right behind him. He doesn't want you to see it. He's like, this is illegal. Why? It's all that spray paint. Why do you have all that? All right, congratulations, Chroma. You are a victor. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and report this to the Centralized Tetris Reporting Authority, and then we will show you the bracket, and the semifinals will eventually get scheduled, and we will have ourselves a Tetris. All right, 3 Chroma, 2 Chroma getting into semis. I'm never going to financially recover from this. There's your like 9-year-old memes. Well, here's what your semifinals look like. Oh, there he is. Ready? Slow fade. Look at that. We can watch Chroma and then also convey the information to you as well at the same time. Wow. All right, there it is. It's going to be Bendy versus Damon, Andy versus Chroma. Pretty hype. All players from the top 6 getting in. So look at that. Seeding works. People are like, oh, seeds are so random. Meanwhile, 4 of the top 6 are in. That's pretty good. Now I got to face Andy, the guy that beat me like 3 out of 3 times. Well, get in line, Chroma. He's beaten everybody 3 out of 3 times. So that's what's happening. All right. Thanks everybody for your support. Appreciate those of you who supported the channel today. Here, we'll watch Chroma faintly in the background. YouTube followers, Manic, Twitch subs, Squirrely, Tayo, Bees, Pidgeotto, and RSPC. Thank you for your support. And patrons, thank you. See, we're going to have him just in the background a little bit. Thanks to our patrons, Scott Gray, Jay in the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, Red Dog, Mr. Brain Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M. Cat, Java D, Jason, Sunny, Mila, everybody else, thank you. And the prize pool, we got a little bit of help in this stream, and it came from multiple people. So thank you, multiple people. Yeah, it came from J.R. Gagne Jr., Burbia come in with the 2 cents. Thank you, Burbia. Appreciate that. Got us up to 760.49. So we're pretty close. So I feel very strongly we'll be able to close this out in the finale. So thanks for getting us right near the end. All right, Damon versus Chroma, first time semifinalists. Yeah, I believe so. So if I look at Chroma in the match database, well, I can't because there are other people in the match database right now and only one person can use it at a time. It's like, if you're doing your report at the library, the physical library, and you're doing it on bees, and someone else is doing it on beach volleyball, and they have the volume of encyclopedia that you need, and you can't do your report because somebody else is using the encyclopedia that you need. Well, this is how the classic Tetris match database works. So only one person can use it at a time. It's like microfilm or something. I don't know, but it's very interesting. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us right now. We'll figure out when this is all going to happen, and we will let you know in Discord. In an hour and 48 minutes, we will have the stupid Tetris monthly finale. That is an hour and 48 minutes from now. And Scotto Bozo is already in. Yeah, no worries, Mino. You're fine. I knew you. I think either Mino got hacked or they're making some humorous remark that I don't understand. You're fine. You're totally fine. But yeah, so Scotto's already in, so it's going to be Trapstone versus Tizago and the winner versus Scotto Bozo. You want me to raid the newest Crasher? Oh, well, I already raided it like twice. I mean, all right, I'll do that if there isn't. That's a good default, but let me just see if there's somebody else who needs the help. Evesy is going. Short Sword. Paco. Paco says, help my friends learn how to play. I don't know. All right. Well, I wish I could raid them both. I do like seeing, teach my friend how to play. So I do like that. But Evesy wants the raid. But everybody knows who Evesy is. And Paco's Taco never streams. So, all right. E for Evesy, P for Paco. Ready? It'll just be pure democracy. Ready? You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. All right, it looks like Paco has got it. But Evesy's also streaming as well, so you can check out Evesy live if you want to see Evesy, the newest game crasher. I don't know how to shout people out, but does that work? That doesn't work. I don't know how to shout anyone out. All right, don't worry about it. All right. We'll see you guys in an hour and 45 minutes. Bye-bye. Oh, shout out? I thought I did that. Okay. Bye-bye. All right, YouTube, we'll see you guys in an hour, 45 minutes. Bye-bye.